Hi guys, Shawn here from Bandit Geeks, and today I'm going to go through with you guys my top 5 characters from My Hero Academia. Now, I could do totally separate lists. I could do my top 5 heroes, top 5 students, top 5 villains, and top 5 fights. But maybe those lists might come in the future. Who knows? Let's see how this goes. So I've decided to combine characters in a list. Now, this was difficult. There was a lot of choices to be made and a lot of cuts to be made. I could have done a list from best to worst, but we're not going to do that. So, kicking it off at number 5 is All Might. Some of you would be shocked to be like, wait, what? All Might? Like, he is my boy. All Might will always be my boy. But he didn't make the top 3 just because some of my top 3 are just like finesse. They are the best. So the reasons for All Might is actually he's very funny. He does make me smile every time I'm on screen. I mean, there's been loads of times where Izuku Midoriya's just stood talking and then he comes out like, "Aha, young Midoriya!" and you just start absolutely laughing because he's just come out of nowhere and it's just like, wow. He's an amazing mentor. You know, he took Izuku under his wing and gave him his powers, pretty much. And a guy with no quirk and just gave him his quirk and be like, yes, you are going to be my protege. You are going to be the next me. It's like, wow. You know, he really has a good judge of character. He also gives his entire life and his powers into saving people. Reason I say powers is because, well, quirk. Reason he gives his quirk into saving people is because the fight with All for One literally just ran the last of his quirk dry. Reason being that is because basically with him giving his quirk to Izuku Midoriya, you know, he can't obtain it that much, so it's kind of like a fire. It still burns, but it will ever so burn out. And he used the last of it to really do one big final smash, which should have killed All for One, but it didn't for some reason. And basically because it's just All Might. I mean, All Might has to be on your list. Number 4 is Aizawa. Now, Aizawa, again, he's a fantastic mentor. He's a teacher to all the students in Class 1A. He's stern, but he cares for his students so much. Like, in the first season, you really thought Aizawa was just trying to get rid of Izuku. But no, he was trying to see what capabilities he had, and basically it was a case to show Izuku what dangers his quirk could also cause to him. And that ever since that, he's just basically really helped his students and just really kind of done a good bond with them. But at the same time, he's just absolutely amazing. Like, he's one of the best teachers I've seen in an anime. But I also find him strange, but he's also wise. But one thing I don't like about him is I've never seen him laugh. There is an entire bit where Miss Joke, every time you see him and Miss Joke in season 3, I think it is, she's just there trying to like make him laugh, and that's her quirk, to make people laugh, and it just doesn't work on him. But also his quirk is really good. His quirk is to basically, he looks at people and their quirk is erased. They just become like a normal human being like us. But to them that's abnormal because quirks are the normal. Now number 4 is Overhaul, Jisuke. He is the only villain on my list. And he's just like so badass. He beat Shigaraki. Now don't get me wrong, Shigaraki's quirk to decay, where he touches people and they just decay instantly. Like, that is a good quirk. Well, for a villain it's a good quirk. But Overhaul, his quirk was to literally, it's in the name, overhaul the matter and everything. He can basically touch touch the ground and make the ground go around his whole body and have just walk around in a rock armor. He's also wants to bring the world back to a time where quirks just didn't exist. His whole arc and character development was just well written and just performed really well in the anime. In the anime, it was just absolutely fantastic. The guy who, I can't remember the actor's name for the life of me, but he performed him so well. And the fight between him and Deku just shook me and gave me goosebumps. The whole where he has Eri and then Deku's just like, I will protect you. And it was. And it just gave me goosebumps. And the music to it was just absolutely fantastic. Number 2 is Izuku Midoriya. He's for one, I find him really funny. Like, I do laugh at him. The bit that always makes me laugh is when All Might is there. He's like, can you remember that day when I give you my powers? What I said to you that day? And then Izuku Midoriya just pulls an All Might face and goes, eat this! Just makes me laugh every time. He's also very smart. He knows a lot about quirks. Well, the top heroes, all the heroes he knows about, he has a journal and writes down all their quirks, so he's very knowledgeable about that. He puts everything he has into understanding the quirk he got from All Might, so he spends nearly every day in every training session to just really understand his quirk to make himself the number 1 hero in the future. He puts 100% to 110% effort into everything he does, and he's a simp. Just straight out, he's a simp for All Might. And now number 1 is Katsuki Bakugo. For one, I find his quirk very unique. His sweat is nitroglycerin, and he can ignite it and cause it for explosions. He has anger issues, really big anger issues. Like, he swears a lot. Like, he literally says bastard all the time. He cares for Deku and everyone else in his class deep down inside, including Kirishima. Reason I say he cares for Deku is he obviously argues and fights with Deku quite a lot, but there has been times, including in the new movie, where you see a whole caring side to him. And quite simply, he's just a rogue sometimes, and I like rogue characters. Ones that just go off and do their own. Like, when they're doing training, hero training, in scenarios like, oh, go and rescue this person, he will literally just walk away, right? Be like, see you later, I'm going to go and do it. While they're all planning what they're going to do, he's just there, walking away like, yep, I'm just going to go and do this. I like that sort of character. That's like my character for an anime. Just one that just does not give a crap. Just, yep, I'll do this. Also, Bakugo is just... he's one of those characters where his actor in the anime is just well performed, and his character in the anime and manga is just so well drawn. Like, he's just amazing, really. He's just great. I like him a lot. And there you have it, guys. That's my top 5 My Hero Academia characters. Yes, I kept the video short and sweet for you today. I know I can ramble. Hope I didn't do it too much. And I'll see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Catch you guys later.